Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello. I always look so surprised when the show starts, don't I? Like I don't know what's going to happen, but it's happening again. That's right. Welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where you get exactly what you pay for. We have no budget. I have to say it every show, but we do have a lot of fun. And we are here on episode 47. That's right. Approaching episode 50 after 3 more episodes. I know. I'm quick with the math here. It's amazing. I know. Anyway, we have such a fun show for you tonight, you guys. We have the very funny John Branyan. He's going to be joining us. And as my co-host tonight, we have Darren Streblow. I'm so super excited. And of course, you guys, we have the Chewy Cam. So we'll get to that in a second. But I do want to say hello to you. So if you're here, if you're joining us, don't be shy. Say hi in the comments. Steve's here from Spain. It says, hi, Ron. Looks like you got your wish. He can't sleep. So when he has insomnia, Steve joins us from Spain because obviously it's like a 6-hour time difference. Well, for me there. Anyway, that's Eastern Standard Time, 6 hours. You do the math because I can't figure it out myself. Anyway, I already did math tonight and I can only do it once a night. So yeah, there's that. Okay. So Steve's here and Tom's back. Hey, Tom. How are you tonight? I'm so glad you joined us. Karen's here. Hey, Karen. Karen's here all the way from California. I don't know why I felt like I needed to sing that, and I apologize for that. But anyway, Karen, I'm psyched you're here. Yay. She said she'll be here for a few. But whatever, Karen. You know, we're glad you're here for the moments, even if they're only a few moments. It's going to be hard for you to leave because we have fun. But okay, whatever. Fran's back. Hi, Fran. I'm psyched you're back. Thanks for joining us. And Sharon is saying hey to Steve, which is kind of weird because this isn't Steve's show, Sharon. That's all right. That's nice that you're talking to Steve and you guys are talking amongst yourself and in the chat. And I want you guys to be friends and say hello to each other and stuff. And that's nice. So, yeah. So let's check on Chewy. Let's see how he's doing. We got the Chewy Cam going. There he is. Look at him. He's sleeping. And, you know, we did give him his quiet moments. Still not a sponsor, you guys. It should be quiet moments because we want him to be quiet on our show. He's hooked on the hemp. But, yeah. But, you guys, it's not just hemp in here. This is like giving him a tea. It's hemp. It has hemp seed. It's a calming aid. It helps and reduces stress and tension. And we know that Chewy gets very stressed during the show. So we'd like to look at him. Does he look stressed now? No, he's snoozing, you know? So anyway, there's that. Okay. So we are going to bring up my co-host tonight, you guys. I'm super excited. He has made hundreds of thousands of people laugh throughout the United States and around the world. That's right. He's performed for Disney Cruise Line and Universal Studios, but He is the host of his own syndicated comedy radio show, which is airing over 130 markets around the United States and Canada. Please welcome, for the very first time, hopefully not the last, but you never know, Darren Streblow.
Hi, Steve. So, hi. How you doing, Rhonda?
How are you?
I'm just happy to be here. You like my high-tech background? This is supposed to be knocked out and then have some kind of a cool logo, and now it just looks like, I'm broadcasting very on the cheap here. So I apologize. But
no, that's fine. That's fine because now it actually fits with my show.
No.
We have a very laid back.
You deserve better than this. You deserve better than what I have here, and I apologize. So.
No, I'm actually. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better because that way, we know. I don't want the audience to expect too much. You know what I mean? Because if you have your super high, I've seen it. It looks really good, and so I don't need anything to bring the show down. You know what I mean? Because we have to make sure that we keep the level right about here. If you raise the bar, like,
and people have expectations.
Right.
Rough. I understand.
We can't have that. I'm glad you said hi to Steve, Darren. That was really nice. See, they're all talking they're talking.
Are they?
Sharon's worried about Chewy, wake up. We don't want him to wake up, Sharon. We don't need that. Let's see. Karen said you were always funny when you were doing comedy all by yourself. Too bad you can't hear me. Guffawing? What is that?
I think it's guffawing. Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think it's like that kind of thing.
Oh,
I think that was a good guffaw.
Oh,
is that a good guffaw, Karen? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's. I don't know. We'll have to ask. They're on a 30-second delay. I'm on a 5-second delay personally, but they're on a 30-second delay.
I think I'm on like a 2-week delay mentally, and it's very rough. And I don't know. I'm a lot like Chewy all the time without any dog treats. I'm just kind of like that.
Yeah.
A little like Eeyore, a little sleepy. John Branyan makes fun of me for it. Yeah.
Well, he'll have a chance, and so he's going to be on later.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So I woke up super early this morning, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, which is not, that happens a lot. And then I fell back asleep and overslept, had really weird dreams.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, what'd you dream about?
Weird stuff. Like I lost my mother's diamond out of her ring.
Ooh.
It was like kind of scary. So I don't know if that's like, better go get that checked, or I don't know what that was.
It's a metaphor. It means there's going to be 7 years of plenty and then 7 years of famine. And if you save up during the plentiful years, you should be good for the famine.
Oh.
I'm going with the biblical winner there.
I was like, that sounds a little familiar, that story. Yeah. Lisa wants some of the hemp seed. They're quiet moments. You can get them online on Amazon, but they're for dogs. But you do what you want. A
little herbal tea. My oldest son made it for me. Ethan made it for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Very nice. Very calming.
What kind of herb?
Do I look calm?
You do. You look so super calm. I mean, I've never. That is so. That is.
Anytime I do video, I get really worried because like you guys do video all the time, and I'm a radio guy, so I'm kind of. I don't even know where to look.
Where do I look? Yeah. Well, I know, that's amazing. So your show, how long have you been doing your show now, Darren?
9 years. 9 years.
That's incredible. And it's on, is it on every week, once a week, or is it?
Weekly, weekend, kind of hour-long show. And we've been doing it, just chugging along, getting out there. We're doing the old school, get on the old radio station thing, and it's been fun. It's been really, really fun. Keeps me off the streets. That's what my manager says. So that's what I do.
And you have such a radio voice. I mean, you probably heard that since you were 5, right? I mean,
well, no. I used to have a really kind of a high squeaky voice, and then it went down. And then my mother, who loved the radio station in town, said, "You should get a part-time job there." And I thought, that's intriguing. So I went there and I did a demo tape, and they hired me because I sounded like I was 40 when I was 16.
my
And
word.
yeah, and people were so disappointed when they got there and saw a guy in t-shirt and pimples working behind me. So, yeah,
That you wore them, t-shirt
yeah,
and pimples. That's
yeah.
really
I was
funny.
just a kid, just a kid with a deep voice. But
Wow.
yeah, I'm older now, but I still got the pimples. So
It happens, you think that, I'm done, when I get older, I won't get them anymore. That's a lie. That's a lie.
definitely a lie.
Yeah. I mean, because they
Definitely.
still, I don't care how old you are, they still pop up every once in a while. I'm like, what is this? Only they have like a fancy name. Oh, that's rosacea. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, well, that's what it is then. I'm so glad I have it.
We
Like, it
need the
sounds so
fancier names when we
sophisticated.
get older, or it's so depressing. We just
Yeah.
need fancy names for our ailments.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's been fun. 9 years of broadcast, having folks like yourself on the show, my regulars, and I appreciate that. And it's just kind of fun to connect with them and you guys on a regular basis. And my listeners love it. They feel like they know you all and want to hang out. And it's been really fun. So,
it's a great show. It's so fun to listen to. It's
thank
I
you.
love to listen to it, especially like, when I'm cleaning. I don't know. It just kinda makes the
I get
time
that a
go
lot.
by.
I'm a kitchen cleaning show,
You,
and I'm a lawn mowing show.
yeah.
Occasionally, I'm a library show, but I've heard that if you laugh out loud with headphones in the library, it's an issue. I've heard that too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's fun.
Don't
Once a
worry,
week.
I never go to the library.
Yeah, I'm not into the book learning either. So
I'm
it's
not
good.
gonna. I'm not
I,
going
I've
there.
never stepped foot in a library, except when I was a kid. I used to go and I used to get I was a Charles Schultz Peanuts Gang reader.
Yeah.
So I'd literally come home with just a stack of Charlie Brown comic books. And then I'd keep them for 3-4 years. And I'd incur a bill of like $600.
Yeah.
And then I'd get that wiped out. And then I'd go and I'd start the process over again. But because of Charlie Brown, I had quite a developed vocabulary by the time I was 10 years old. So people would say, yeah, well, that's how the adults talked. I thought the kids had all the high language. And so my uncles was like, where did you learn to say those words? And I was like, Charlie Brown. They'd laugh because they thought I was kidding, but it was true.
It was true.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, let's see. People want to say hi to you. And
hi.
Karen's very
Steve?
impressed with your green screen.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Isn't this, I tried to knock it out using my computer, but apparently my card reading ENIAC computer from the 60s doesn't do it. So we're toast.
That's all right.
Poor Rhonda has to put up with this the whole show.
That's fine. Like I said, we don't wanna raise the standards here at Talk is Cheap because people have expectations, and that will be
like
very
a Christmas thing.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Early for Christmas. It's like what Walmart looks like right now.
Steve says, "Hola, Darren," because he's
Hola.
in Spain. Yeah, hola or whatever. I don't
can get my app in Spain.
You
Yeah. You should listen to my show late at night or whenever he wants. So
yeah.
I want a listener from Spain just to feel important. I want Steve. I don't want to take him away from you.
No, he won't.
But I want him
we
as
can
well.
Share.
I covet Steve's listenership.
Okay. All right. Well, Steve, you need to listen from Spain. You got that? Darren needs you. Okay.
Need it for my self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's up to you, really.
Build him up. It'll make him feel better about his green screen. Leslie,
it's hurting me right now looking at it.
Leslie says, "Hey, y'all.
Hey, Leslie."
So, and Karen is informing us that I still don't know how to say that word.
Oh, it's the guffaw is bigger than that. Is it? Do people get sprayed when you guffaw?
Guffaw.
Is there?
Oh, like is there?
Are you like a personal humidifier when you guffaw?
Well, you need a mask. I hope you're wearing a mask.
Yeah,
spraying on
that
your
can be
stuff.
dangerous, Karen.
Yeah, Leslie loves you. She says.
I love Leslie. She is so funny, and we were on the air together just a few weeks ago, and what great stories, and she's just such a pro.
Isn't she?
Oh yeah, I'm a kid in the business. I've only been doing it, not very long. Leslie was in it in the boom years of the '80s, and she's seen it all. She's a general in the comedy army. So
yeah, she's got.
I learn a lot from her.
She's got stories. She's hilarious, and
she's got a great laugh.
I love her laugh.
And the way and I told her this, when she imitates men on stage, it's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah,
When her
it's
voice goes
awesome.
deep and stuff like that. It's just, imitate man. Imitate me, please.
I'm trying to get her
she's
on
fantastic.
the show. She just has to, she has to get better Wi-Fi because she's on a farm. So
Yeah.
they don't have good Wi-Fi on the farm, but we're going to
Get
get
the
her on
hamster
the
a
show.
little faster. It's like here in Minnesota. So we got the deer. We got the deer on the things, and then it gets the internet going. So
Hey, Karen likes the rosacea. She thinks that's hilarious. It's not. She says you're a great guy.
oh, you're sweet. Thank
And
you.
Leslie says you look like Charlie Brown.
Oh, thank you. It's getting there more and more, right? I got the little curly thing here.
You got one little curl.
Yeah, the little curl in the front, and I never thought of it. That is the Charlie Brown thing. I was embarrassed of this. Now I want to keep it.
You should. All you need is the little tree, and then in the background, and then you're all set.
I am Charlie Brown. I have his angst, that's for sure. Yeah, I am Charlie Brown.
Donnell says, "Hey."
Hey.
That's a little wave there. And Steve's gonna check his busy schedule, see if he can fit you in. So
Thank you, Steve.
That would be awesome.
I understand you got a lot going on. I don't want to take you away from Rhonda. I just if you can add me, I'd be happy.
I think he can fit it in. He's retired and he's complaining. Anyway, so I don't know, Darren. I've done a lot of dumb things. I'm really good at doing dumb things, and like I said, my tech skills really need a little bit of improvement. I've put this up under somebody's wedding pictures. Alex is my tech guy here.
Everyone's got to have a tech guy. I use my middle son. He's well, actually, all my boys are much better at anything than I am.
Oh my goodness. See this little guy right here?
Look at that face. Look at that.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Put that face on somebody's wedding pictures. And so that wasn't good. So I'm not very good at that. I didn't mean to. I thought it was a smiley face. And so I got unfriended, but that's okay. I didn't know until they liked it. And then I checked and I was like, oh my gosh. And I had to send him this story. Anyway, so that was great. So I'm really good technically wise. And then I was talking to this guy through texting. And this was what I sent him. If you want to see the message, I sent him a kissy face by mistake twice, not just once. And So it's like I don't know how I do it, Darren. I'm just
it's
really
just
talented.
your love just pours out to people. You can't help it.
Yeah,
it just goes out. It flows.
Blame myself, like, why are you sending kissy faces to guys?
It's the love. It's the love just goes. It
but
just goes. You can't stop
this was good. I sent this to a guy in my small group because I was supposed to send it to my ministry partner. We were looking at things for T-shirts, and I sent this to
that must have been fairly confusing.
Because it was going to be like a mannequin for a T-shirt, display that we were doing a show. And so we were going to display. I said, oh, I have this downstairs, but I sent it to a guy in my small group. It's like Christian sexting or something. I don't know. It's just wrong in so many ways. It's just like, how do you explain that? How do you explain? And I
don't know what I would have done if I would have received that. I would have been like, well, there you are. There it is.
I was dying. So that was good. And then this one was recent. I sent this to my refi guy.
Okay.
And Alex, if you can find that and put this up.
I rough you.
Yeah. It was a gift. I don't even know how I sent that.
It just went out.
Yeah, it just all of a sudden I looked, and the only reason I knew is because he liked it. Probably, thank goodness I know him, and I was able to explain I didn't mean to send that to you.
Well, maybe it's your phone, Rhonda.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe your phone is betraying you.
I think so.
Are you giving it the proper attention that it needs? Are you cleaning it regularly? Or is it feeling recharged? Or is it neglected and starting to turn on you. I think you need to reestablish your relationship with your phone.
I have to do something, or maybe not ever touch it again. And then there's always these pictures that got sent. They were supposed to go to my friend, and they didn't go to my friend. There's this one.
Yeah, I got that one.
You might
I received
recognize
this
it.
one.
And then there was,
just showed up
and
to
then
my.
there was the next one that I sent to you.
I got it, and I thought, now look at that. That's
yeah.
I thought, is she grocery shopping and needing?
So,
it's too small. I would say get something bigger. But
so what, Darren? What did you think when I sent you those pictures? Like, what is that?
I just kind of, I stared at it for a while. And you just kind of wonder, and then you think maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. I actually got to catch one of my mistakes. My mother, I was texting with her.
Yeah.
And she told me she was traveling somewhere, and she told me she got where she was going. And I wrote, glad you're there.
Okay.
And it autocorrected to, and she was here first. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm setting this up terrible. I need lessons from Leslie. Reset up. She was here at my house, and then she went to another place.
Okay.
And she said, I got to the other place.
Right.
And I wrote back, glad you're there. And what it came up on the screen before I sent it was, so glad you're gone. And that would be really painful to get from your son. Boy, I'm glad you're gone. It's been so much better since you've been gone. So I have been spending more time with my phone, giving it attention, because it was starting to turn on me, and I think it's helping.
Yeah.
Technology needs a little affirmation too.
I guess so. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. It's always so much funnier when it's somebody else.
Oh, it's dreadful when it happens to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is hysterical though. You're just hoping the other person that is on the other end is okay when they receive it. And
yes, indeed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm oh my gosh, that's just so funny. Good thing you caught it.
I'm so glad you're gone, Steve. I mean, I'm glad you're there listening. See?
See, that's how you lose listeners and stuff. That's probably not good for the.
No, you shouldn't be insulting people that way. But our phones do it for us. So.
Yeah, no, I know. Like autocorrect. I'm there's more, but I mean,
back in the good old days with rotary phones, you had to insult people yourself.
That's right.
You didn't have any help.
That's right. You had to misdial a number.
Yeah.
You could misdial.
Right.
Right. Remember that? You could dial the wrong number.
You remember? You. How old are you? 38. I'm
sorry, Darren. Yeah, sorry.
I'm pushing 50. So I remember rotary phones. I remember rotary
phones. I do. I had the wall rotary. I remember when the push button phone came out.
Oh, I do too. I was excited about that.
Yes. And at first they had the dial to them. They didn't even have they still went.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You'd press it and it still pulse.
Yeah.
Man, and they just stared at it. Look at that technology.
Yeah. And you didn't know who was on the other end when you, when you.
No.
Oh,
you
John
got a crank call. You dealt with the crank call.
That's right. John Corey thinks he's funny. 38. John Corey used to be my husband before this show started. Anyway, he's a funny guy. He's cute. He's really.
Well, you just brought bodily harm on yourself, my friend. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, hey, you know what? I think it would be really fun right now if we brought up our featured comedian.
I think so.
I think.
What a featured comedian.
What a
guy.
He is. He's been 30 years he's been in the comedy business.
And strangely enough, he's been 38 the whole time.
Right? Like me. We're both around the same age. We're both 38. Which is crazy. What a coincidence. Yeah. That's crazy.
You and John both have the fountain of youth going for you.
Yeah, we do. We have a big fountain. I dove right in the fountain. didn't even get arrested. But he's performed in 50 states. That includes Hawaii,
Wow.
Puerto Rico, and Japan, neither of which are technically a state, but that's okay. We want to include those because they don't want to feel left out, and he was there. He's the author of Life is Hardy Hard, How to Use Humor to Make Your Life Better. And now he's here for his very first appearance. This is going to just give your careers, you guys, such a bump.
Yes.
Please welcome John Branyan, everybody.
Hey, man, look at you.
Look at that.
Your headphones. Look at your
I'm not
headphones.
happy. I'm not happy with you, Darren, because I was going to make the 38 joke.
Hey!
I was back here listening to that, and I thought, okay, the 38. And then when she said 30 years, and you said, and he's been 38 the whole time, I'm like, okay, now I have nothing to say. When I
Got nothing. Nothing.
I like your headphones from the 90s, man.
Thank you.
That's
They're
cute.
very nice. You got
Thank you.
you got the mic up here in case someone comes in the room and wants to make a comment,
Right.
standing over your head, which is kind of
I want to hear what's going on behind me. I want to hear from
in the virtual park.
now.
You like my
virtual.
background, John? I
I
wanted
do.
to knock that out, and it's not. It looks terrible. I'm sorry.
You know,
You both.
is that
deserve
really a
better.
green screen, or have you projected a green screen onto a green screen?
This is my Christmas look, as I was saying earlier. I think
Yeah.
I want to get ready. I'm feeling festive.
Because that would actually be hilarious if you had like a wrinkled green screen that was a GIF that you projected onto an actual green screen.
Don't think I wouldn't try that. I'd try
It'd
that.
be super meta.
Yeah. Now, what is it? Is it just knocking out your background, or is that green screen that you got? Because you're into the video stuff too.
No, that's actually painted on a wall in my living room.
No, it isn't. Liar.
Yeah, see.
I figured.
Oh, because he can touch it.
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see? It's actually, if I do this, you can see behind it. See?
There it is. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new computer.
it's not real. Nothing is real. Nothing
This
is
is
Those
real.
headphones are
This
real.
is I'm in a real room, you guys.
No,
I
it
don't
isn't.
have a green screen. I can't.
You don't
afford
live there. That's not a real place.
That's too nice of a place for a comedian to live in.
No, you know what it is? It's just this one section. Like the rest of my house is like we can't show that. It's just
You're
this
just
one
heaps
little-
of garbage and dead animals.
Oh, you've seen my house. Yeah, I have kids. So
Mhm.
it's just heaps of flies and everything. We just, why clean? It's just a waste of time,
It only gets
You
dirty.
can just put up a green screen.
right?
right?
You don't want to see what's back there. You
Just
We
put up
should
a green
green
screen.
screen our whole house. We should just have green screens everywhere.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that'd be fun. So, John, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you in a very long time. We got to do a few shows together. We did a few shows. He was actually here in my house. You were here in my house, John Branyan. You were here in my house.
I remember that.
Years ago.
Mhm.
And we did a show in Fall River, Massachusetts. And we did a show in Rhode Island. We did a show in West Warwick, Rhode Island, I think. And look, I thought he'd be like, of course, like it's so memorable to him that he's forgotten about it. It's hurtful, John, a little bit. And then we did a show with Ross Bennett in Indiana, right?
Wow.
Yep.
Cool.
He's like,
Ross
he
Bennett.
doesn't want to admit
is
to it.
awesome.
He does not want to admit to it. John, you
Why
did
is that,
something-
Jim?
yeah,
Well,
have
it
to-
wasn't that I didn't want to admit to it. I was fondly going back in my memory to those two shows that were the highlight of my career and reliving them.
Kind of misty.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were huge.
Kind of
trying
like
to-
in the movies when everything starts to wave in the background and
Right.
you go back. You were in that
I
zone.
was trying to compose myself
Yeah, they
before I
were.
responded.
They were amazing.
So what have I been doing? Is that what you asked?
Kind of.
Well, we had in Indiana where I live, we had a thing called COVID-19.
Oh,
And I'm going to try to explain it to you. Did you hear about it? Did you hear? No?
I live in northern Minnesota.
Yeah.
I live in Rhode Island. We don't hear about stuff. You know what? Probably in about 6 months from now, we'll hear it. We get this a little later here.
Well, that's true.
When the stagecoach comes, we'll hear.
Yeah, we don't get everything right away.
It'll bring it. It'll
So
bring
you're
it
still
on the
dealing
show.
with the virus, eh?
Yeah, we all are. I was thinking the other day about how you guys remember 2019. You remember that?
Yeah.
And how back in 2019 we just didn't know. We didn't know any better. Remember how dumb we were in 2019? Remember how we would sometimes go for 10 or 15 minutes at a time before we sanitize our hands? You remember that?
I never did. I always sanitize.
You remember how in 2019, when we felt a sneeze or a cough coming on, we would turn to the person right next to us and say, "Open your mouth," and we would sneeze right into it. Remember that? Remember how dumb we were in 2019?
We have different.
Remember how we used to
customs
take our
up north.
shoes off and walk around in the lettuce on the salad bar because we just didn't know. I was thinking about that. And now, now we just know better. We know that everything we do, every move we make, we are just spewing toxins into the atmosphere. Remember how we used to go to church and sing and stuff, and it never even crossed our mind that we were just leaving trails of dead elderly people in our wake when we left. But now we know better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
I've been
was-
staying home and saving lives. That's what I've been doing.
That was funny and depressing.
Yeah. I feel it. Yeah. Excuse me a second. I'm just gonna have a little something for me.
Oh, there you have you seen
A
these
little
treats?
hand.
It
These are
turns
great.
dogs into little piles of goo.
Yeah, look, let's check on the Chewy cam. He's moved, so I just want everybody to know he has moved. There he is. He's changed positions, so he's alive. Everyone, everybody thinks he's not, but he is, and he's just relaxing. And
Chewy looks like he's on a green screen too.
Chewy,
Is Chewy named after Chewbacca?
yes, he is.
Or is he named after a granola bar?
he's,
Could be either.
it could be either, but but he's not. He doesn't spell it the same way as Chewbacca does. I
How
guess.
does Chewy spell it?
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't. I guess.
How-
I don't.
How does he spell it?
He doesn't. He spells it with a Y. There's no, and it's and Chewy spells it IE, which I wasn't aware of. But I was corrected at some point. I said, "Listen, this is how the dog spells his name. It has nothing to do with me." You know what I mean? I didn't know.
Those dog treats are something else.
They really are. They really are. You should. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. He thinks I'm his butler. He does. He
Really?
He has me wrapped around his little paw. Is what I'm saying. It's amazing. This dog.
Awfully cute. Do you still have pets, John?
We have a cat, and we have
Okay.
we
That's
have
a pet.
3 fish in a tank of green water.
Ah.
The cat is in the tank as well, or just
No, the fish are not. Yeah, I should have put a period. We have a cat, period, carriage return, new line, indent, and 3 fish in green water.
You know, if you
And
don't
that's it.
clean the tank like that, it keeps the cat out of the fish. That's a good idea.
It actually doesn't.
Unless it's a tough cat.
And we also have chickens, which are not technically
Really?
pets, right?
Well, it depends.
Chicken.
They can be, I guess, or they can be providers. You know, depending on their status.
Do you
Yeah.
Do you have
Do you
eggs?
milk-
Do they
do
produce
you
eggs?
milk the chickens, or what are they there for?
They they actually lay eggs. Our chickens
They
do.
lay eggs. Oh, you eat the
Um,
eggs. Okay. Yeah.
First of all, Robin thought your comment of leaving trails of dead elderly people was, I don't know, but she just wanted to repeat that.
She just repeated it, and she didn't really comment on what she thought of it.
No,
Robin is
Which is
hilarious.
probably for the
by
best.
the way.
Robin.
Robin is fantastic.
She is.
so funny. My God.
I love her. She's been here. She's been on Talk is Cheap.
There's a few people who, when they post on the internet, that actually make me laugh out loud, and Robin is one of them. She is just so funny. She's terrific. Why don't
Amanda,
you make me laugh out loud, John? Why can't you be like Robin?
why can't you be like her? Amanda says, and are you forgetting any important pets, John? Well, are you?
We got cats. We've got fish
Chickens.
and chickens. I don't think
Do you
there's
have a
any
dog
other.
of some kind?
I don't know. We used to have a dog, but the dog has now been relocated to another one of our children's house. So he has a happy home. We didn't do
Maybe
anything
they brought it
untoward.
back and you don't remember.
No, I would know.
How about a rabbit, hamster? Just keep naming random animals. Maybe you got
Yeah,
some.
I would
Just
know.
list all of the things that might be a pet and see if that jogs anything for me.
Pony. Do you have a pony?
Yeah, just keep going.
Kangaroo?
Maybe I'm forgetting. We have a rhinoceros in the guest room.
No, wait. Oh no, Amanda's here to say it was the chickens, but it took too long to mention them, I guess. Plus she's on a delay. Not Amanda herself. The whole audience is on a delay, 30-second delay. I'm on a 5-second delay, and everybody else is right on time. But anyway,
I actually haven't showed up yet, so it's kind of amazing.
Right. When Darren gets here, it's going to be great.
I can't wait myself.
I might not ever arrive.
I can't wait.
Darren is entertaining before he even arrives. And then
He is.
the party starts when he gets here.
When I leave, you don't notice. That's the sad thing.
Well, that's because there's a 30-second.
Laugh at it. See?
That's because there's a 30-second delay, and it's 30 seconds before we realize that you're gone.
Hey, so you guys, you might not know this because I'm sure neither of you have ever watched the show. Not many people do, but that's okay. But on Talk is Cheap, we have a segment here because in my home, in this house that John Branyan has stepped foot into, I don't know if he remembers or he has fond memories of it or if he blocked it out. I don't know. Anyway, in my home, no one plays games. I like to play games, yet no one will play a game with me. It's very sad, especially when you're here, isolated here in the home and quarantined. So I had to come up with a segment on my show called You've Got Game.
And there it is.
Yes. And today's game is called State of Mind. I don't know why I put that little evil, weird, creepy laugh at the end, but I did. So let's just go along with it. But what I like to do at this point of the show is I like to pit my guests against each other.
Ooh.
It's
We're
fun.
already at each other's throats. So that
Right. So, and wait until I tell you what the prize is. This is going to just blow you away. Okay.
Oh, please be dog hemp. Please be dog hemp.
It's not, but it's very close. You will be playing for, are you ready? The Rhonda Corey Comedy 100% clean comedy hand sanitizer. Yes, clean hands, clean comedy. All right. That's ready.
Oh, I had a bottle of that. I didn't know it was hand sanitizer. I thought it was salad dressing.
Well, however you choose to use it.
That is fantastic. I have to have it.
Yeah. Okay. All
I
right.
will dominate.
All right. We're gonna now. Both of you guys have traveled. You've traveled all over the place. Yes, you guys. Yep. It's game time. People love this that watch the show.
Hey, look, there's Chewy again.
Yeah, that's not Chewy. Let's see. Robinson's a cake fight. That's right. I did forget to tell you the value of the Rhonda Corey Comedy hand sanitizer, valued at $5,500.
Oh yeah, you bought that right at the beginning of COVID. Then yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We don't. Let me tell you, they're flying off the shelves, and it's crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do? You guys have traveled all over. You've been to all the states. You've been to all the, John Branyan has, and you know most of the states, right? And you know them anyway.
I've heard of most of the states.
So that's good. That's always a plus. So that's great. Okay.
Have you heard of Kentucky? Okay.
You mentioned, what is it? Indian app, something where you no,
I don't know where he's from.
I can't explain it. I don't have time to explain it.
Okay.
But John, you have a very funny joke about flipping Arkansas. Am I right? Is it?
I do.
Right? All right. So I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of weird names out there of cities and towns, and So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a city or a town, and you're going to have to tell me if it's real or if it's not. All right.
Do we buzz in or do we just?
So you know what would be really cool if you guys, I don't know how quick you are, but you can change your name.
I know how to do that.
Click on it. Do you know how to do that, Darren? If you click on your name on the bottom, see the little, if you click on it, you can change that. See, he just changed it to Sparky. We've had people change their names the whole show. That's been fun. Right. That's not this Chewy.
That's not the right spelling.
Not the right spelling. But that's all right. And for this Chewy. But I mean, we're referring to another Chewy. Anyway, so like I was saying, what you can do is you can change it to true or false. But not until I tell you the big reveal do I want you to click on it. So do you get that? You get it? Because I don't know why I'm not hosting my own game show on network TV because of the way I explain them. It's just unbelievable. I'm so clear.
I know what to do, and I never know what to do. Right, John?
Wow. I think it's your screen. It's giving off that energy. I think that's what it is. So anyway, all right. Okay. We are going to, so like if I put up flipping Arkansas, you would say true. And unless you didn't think it was true, but it is. Okay, this is going swimmingly. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
We're going to put up the first city or town, and Boring, Maryland. Is that a real town or is that a false one? Alex is going to keep score because if he doesn't,
and when do you want to? When do you want us to put a name up?
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Go. True, Alex. Yes, you are both correct. Oh, you need a pen. Okay. You are both correct. That is hold on here. So we get oh my gosh. That is, if you hear that, you're right. And if you hear this, that would be a wrong answer. So Darren, you got the true, you are correct, and John, you as well, you're both tied. It's a tied score is what I'm saying. Wonderful. Right here.
Do I get extra points for not using like overly for the overuse of exclamation points or for pandering to Alex?
Stop complaining.
Look, the guy can't even work his green screen. Leave him alone. Okay.
I'm compensating for this.
I don't ever get to use exclamation points. Let me live. Let me breathe.
I live for punctuation.
All right.
Are you ready? All right, Alex, put up the next one.
Oh, yes.
Mexican hat, New Mexico. Is that true or false or whatever we're saying? I don't even remember. Is that really a city in New Mexico? All right. Are you ready for the reveal?
I'm ready. Do we say go? Ready, set? Okay.
Let's see. I lost my sound effects. False. Let's see. It is
those exclamation points.
Look, I lost my app. It just happens. We really need to. All right. So that you are both correct. It is false, but did you know there is a Mexican hat, Utah? Did you know that?
No.
Oh, so that was a trick question.
Kind of. Yeah. Kind of was. That's right.
There us.
Yeah, we're trying to. I know we couldn't fool you. Look at all those exclamation points. John is
stealing my explanation.
Once I know there are no rules, then I become an anarchist.
You just go crazy here. Okay. Are we ready? All right, Alex. Mud Butt, South Dakota.
That's not butt. That's butte.
Okay.
It's funner.
I like
her pronunciation is funner.
I like mine.
More fun like.
I'm not going to say UK. I say mud butt. All right. Is that a real city or not? All right. Reveal. And it is. Yes, indeed. True, true. Yes, it is. You can say okay. You are both
Yeah.
correct again. So far, tied score.
So far, we're going to have to split a tiny bottle of hand sanitizer.
And that's going to be
I'll
really
eat
hard
these
mailing
first.
it. So it's going to be tough mailing. Yeah. Okay. Ready? We are
Yeah.
going to put the next one. Hidden Maine. Hidden Maine. It needs like a little music here. I don't know. I don't have it on this. I don't want to sing and I'll get people trying to book me for songs, and I'm just not doing that. Okay. Are you ready for the great reveal?
Am.
It is, in fact, true. I am very, very sorry, but you are both incorrect.
There is no hidden Maine.
There is no hidden Maine. I mean, there might be something hidden in Maine, but
It's
no.
kind
And
of-
as a matter of
ironic,
fact,
isn't
I
I
think we
made
should
it
get
up.
it on a technicality.
I made
Surely
that
there
up.
has to be some secrets in Maine.
That came right from here. There's not a lot there, but there's hidden stuff in
Is
there.
there a hidden Utah?
No, there isn't. There is not. No, there's not. So there's nothing. I Googled it and I thought
So you're saying there's nothing hidden?
there's nothing hidden. No, there's
The
nothing.
Valley Ranch.
Yes, that is hidden.
No
Yes,
one can
that's
find
true.
it,
No,
but it's
hidden,
delicious.
but it's amazing dressing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, let's put up the next one. Satan's Kingdom, Vermont.
Mm.
Is that?
Satan's Kingdom, Vermont.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. True or false? The reveal is. Oh, here's all right. So
Somebody's going to be wrong.
someone is going to be wrong here. Someone is going to be
I
a
don't
point
believe you.
ahead.
No
And,
one in America is going to name their town Satan's Kingdom. It's just not going to happen.
and Darren disagrees. And do you want to know who is correct?
No.
Now let's
Yes,
just
I
go
do.
on to the next one. Let's leave everybody hanging.
Let's Leo. No, we're gonna tell you after. No, you know what? It's Darren is correct. There really is. Google it. There's a Satan's Kingdom, Vermont, and who doesn't want to live there?
Who does live there?
Satan's people?
You get
I don't know.
really
There's a
cheap
demon?
land there.
I don't
Who
know.
lives there? Why would you ever buy property in Satan's Kingdom?
I don't know.
You're
It's probably
suggesting that the
cheap.
world we know makes sense all the time.
Is there a church in Satan's Kingdom?
There's gotta be.
Satan's Kingdom Church of Christ?
That would be awesome.
A routine is born.
I know. I'm sad. I
You
just
folks at
wanted
home
that.
have just
You're
watched
welcome.
a John Branyan routine spring into life.
You're welcome, people.
It's
You're welcome.
ugly right now. It's
right.
crying. It's gasping for breath, but it's alive.
I don't
And
want
coming to a
to.
stage near you.
I'm not going to make fun of them because I'm afraid of them.
Satan's Kingdomites. That's what the people there are called.
That doesn't sound nice either.
Doesn't sound good at all.
Kingdomites. All of those.
Very tiny
All of
kingdom.
those open up. It sounds like the ground. Sounds like something that the ground would open up and swallow all of those kingdomites.
It's scary. Yeah.
Do you find Tic Tacs to be rather unroyal? Try Kingdomite.
Okay, let's put up
Approved
the
by
next-
Satan.
All right, you ready, you guys? Pray, Montana.
Ah.
Pray, Montana. You're gonna have to. That's where you move after you've lived in Satan.
You move out of Satan's kingdom and move to pray.
Yeah, because you're gonna need to. Okay, is that true or false? The reveal, you guys. Yuppers, yes sir. Yes, it is. Yes, there is truly a Pray, Montana. They need it.
Boy, having
there's a
access to the
Satan's-
internet has been so good for me right now.
Somebody says there's a Satan kingdom in Massachusetts too. Good grief. Satan has two kingdoms in the United States.
I don't know. It's a little scary. All right.
No wonder America's falling apart.
This is why there's just the kingdoms all over the place. All right. This isn't
That
on here.
microphone, man, is just messing with my head. You need me to do this?
What?
Oh, it's messing with it's literally messing with your head. All right.
This one isn't connected to anything.
I know, but it's just I don't know what it's just there.
Would you feel better if I put it down here? Would that make you happier?
No, I need it back where it was.
How would we split the difference? Would that be?
No,
No.
it's got to be straight. It's just
I added one.
you're coaching football now. Looks good.
I know.
That's fabulous. I don't know. You know, that background is so like Charlie Brown-esque.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't it make you like, I don't know, I'm waiting for him to come over the hill with the football,
Yes,
right?
Mhm.
it looks that way. It gives me warm feelings.
It's I'm not sure what that silver thing is over
I
there.
know, you have to go the
You will
opposite.
never be a weatherman.
See it?
Yeah, I
Right
do.
there.
It looks like a turkey fryer.
It does. It looks like they're getting ready to deep fry Thanksgiving.
I thought it was like a garbage barrel of some sort.
Oh, that's probably what
That's
it is.
probably what it is. But have you ever seen one that looks like that?
Well, you
Look
know
at
what it is? Maybe it's for somebody who needs help so they can pick it up. Maybe it's the newer ones that they invented. You can pick it up like this. That's 2 handles.
I like it. A
Thank you.
two-handled
Yeah.
stainless steel garbage container.
Yeah.
I like the way I completely ignored the green striped hill, like that was okay, and I zeroed in on the trash can as that was the thing that was
It looks
Well, no,
freshly mowed.
intolerable to me.
It's mowed. It's like it's you know how they mow a golf.
Freshly mowed. Yes.
So
I swallowed a camel and choked on a gnat.
I'm willing to overlook that and move on.
yes. Okay, let's move on. Shall we go to the next one? Hell, Michigan. Hell, Michigan. Walking around, please. I was just going for all the, you know. Okay, is there a hell? That's funny. Sorry. What do you guys think?
All right, I got it
Good
in.
deal?
I locked her in.
It's locked in.
I say nay, nay. Yes, sir. Well, one of you again is wrong and one of you is right. And John Brandian is correct. Now you guys are right again. There is a hell in Michigan. There's hell in Michigan. Can you imagine?
Did you guess wrong on purpose so that we would be even again?
I don't want to say.
Because you wanted to ratchet up the tension. You didn't want to just run away with this. He wanted
I'm
to keep
starting
it
to feel
close
bad that
so the
you
viewers
weren't gonna be
didn't
my
drop
friend
away.
anymore.
That's so
It
nice.
made me feel worried. And
He
concerned.
knew that if this was a blowout, everyone would go and watch something else.
Yeah, that's why they do it. That's exactly why.
Watch me dominate.
Yeah.
And
All right,
everyone
ready?
knows you're the game guy, so
You are the game guy.
it's very disappointing for them. So we're tied now.
All right, ready?
It's a nail biter.
Knock 'em stiff, Nebraska.
Knock 'em stiff, Nebraska.
Knock 'em stiff, Nebraska. All right.
Ugh.
Okay, we're gonna lock in our answers now. And the correct answers are.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
No possible way.
Nope, I'm stiff.
No. And you are both actually correct.
Hey,
But however, there is a knock 'em stiff, Ohio.
Ohio. Okay.
Yeah.
See how I don't like that she changes up the states.
I do.
I don't like that part of this game.
I like it.
You want to stay in one state, don't you? It's kind of.
Well, I don't like the I just don't like that part of it.
That's the challenging part, John.
Right.
Yeah. So I did make up hidden. And so
Yeah, you did that.
yeah. So there was that. So I don't know what you like better.
I'll let you know.
Okay. Thanks for that. Okay. All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Burnt porcupine, New Hampshire.
Oh, if there's not a burnt porcupine, New Hampshire, that's a travesty.
All right. You locked in your answers?
I'm locked in.
Okay. And the correct answer is
Ooh.
oh, we've done it again. John, you are actually Correct.
Yeah, I thought he would be.
But there is a burnt porcupine mane.
Oh, okay.
For real. There's a burnt porcupine mane. Like,
It
Yeah,
sounds more
everybody
pleasant to
knows
live
that,
there than
Darren.
a lot of the other places you mentioned this earlier.
Darren, everybody knows that.
who does-
And you know where burnt porcupines come from? Satan's kingdom.
yes.
They
Yes,
cross
they do.
out of the kingdom
They're exported to New Hampshire.
and they go to New Hampshire. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
like that.
exactly what happens.
I like that.
All
I
right,
like
we got a
that
couple
story.
more here.
It's
Ready?
an inspiring story.
Why Arizona?
Okay.
Why Arizona?
Why?
Why Arizona?
Well,
All right. Have you locked in your answers yet?
mhm.
Okay. And the reveal is indeed, and you are both correct.
This is a nail biter.
I know. I know. This is riveting.
all we're missing is a
riveting
score, really.
streaming
And
show.
nail biter is a town in North Dakota.
Actually, it's in Maine.
it's in Vermont, but I didn't want to correct you. All right, we got the next one.
All
That
right.
is why not
not?
North Carolina? Why not? Why not? Are you ready? And the reveal is
A minute. Okay.
no. You both are saying no, and you both are incorrect.
Yep.
There is a why not North Carolina.
You folks can play along at home.
I know. They usually are. Let me see. We have let's see. Perform Solomon's test on the hand sanitizer to see who loves it more. we might
No, he can
We'll
have
see
it.
who loves it the most.
He can have it.
Oh,
yeah. People from Satan's Kingdom vacation in Hell, Michigan. It is true. That is exactly.
there you go.
They
There you
do.
go.
And then they convert. If they convert, they go over to Prey, Montana. All right. So, all right, we gotta let's do the next one.
Okay.
Ding Dong, Texas.
Boy, Texas is huge. They probably have every name under the sun. You know,
There's probably every name that exists. There's a city named after that in Texas.
All right. I just whew, we almost went off the air because somebody almost forgot to plug their little yeah. I almost ran out of juice.
There
All right,
you
go.
Ding Dong, Texas. Let's see. Negatory.
Negatory.
No. And John says he hopes so. And John is actually correct.
oh, John.
Hey, I want to show you guys something. A few weeks ago, speaking of ding dongs, a few weeks ago on the live show that I do on Sunday night, we pulled a Star Spangled Ding Dong. First of all, do you know there's such a thing? There's a Star Spangled Ding Dong, and we pulled it out of the package and we just let it sit on a plate for weeks to see what would happen to it. And here it is. There's a ding dong. I didn't have any idea that we were going to be able to use this ding dong again.
See?
But yeah, see, it's actually got like a little green thing kind of growing out of it.
It's
that
a
actually-
reusable,
No, it's not.
recyclable treat.
Yeah, it's not growing. It's actually not growing out of it. I shoved that in there a few weeks ago, but the Twinkie or the ding dong has gotten so hard now that it's like
It's
I
supporting
can't.
it.
Yeah, I can't pull it out anymore. But there you go. There's a ding dong for you.
Wow. I thought
It
ding
still
dongs
looks-
were chocolate. I thought
No,
they
it's the Star Spangled Ding Dongs are actually a vanilla ding dong, which is an abomination in and of itself. And then they've got like little sprinkles on the top of them, and it's just not very good. It wasn't really good when it was fresh, and I can't imagine what it would be like now.
yeah.
but-
So how long do you think you're gonna keep that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, but
Probably
people
just as fresh as when you.
Well, we were doing a weekly ding dong update. We were doing the dang spangled ding dong update every single week, and then I just got tired of it because it didn't change. You know, we were hoping that something spectacular would happen to it. You know,
Sure.
we'd put it out on the plate, and then a week later, it would all just, you know, it'd just be this crumbled mess. And I was hoping that maybe some sparks and smoke would come out of it, but
Right.
it just.
Gosh, your show is cutting edge.
I know. We
Wow.
also played toilet paper Rorschach with Ken Davis a few weeks
I've
ago.
heard I've heard great things about this invention of yours.
I would like to hear about it. How does that game play?
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
I'm sure it's
that
not
game.
like,
See, this is a game. This is a game that you might play.
Okay.
Rhonda, you might play this. You get a piece of, you get some toilet paper, which I have here, but you can get your own. You don't. It doesn't have to be from me.
Okay, that's good.
And
cleared that up.
I would
You
want
get-
the official toilet paper though if I was going to do this.
If I'd have known, I could have set
I
up.
want
We
the
could
good
have.
stuff.
We could have played it tonight if I'd have known. But I don't have all the gear here. Then you just get some water and you put some food coloring in it, because if you don't put food coloring in it, then you can't see the thing. And then you dip the toilet
That's the
paper.
Pro League that doesn't use the food coloring. Yeah.
Well, you dip and I would use a color like blue or maybe green or something like that. But like yellow, yellow looks a little
Wrong.
right. And so you dip it in there and get the toilet paper wet, and then you slam the toilet paper down on a surface and it splatters. And then you put your camera on it and have people tell you what it looks like. And then you psychoanalyze them based on what they see.
Do you make fun of them sometimes?
Mm-mm. I would never do that.
You lost me.
That's
I would never
hard.
make fun of somebody for seeing something significant in a splatter of toilet paper, Darren.
So does everybody slam the toilet paper down, or just
the host?
Is there a slammer?
No,
Is there a,
just me. I don't expect people to bring their own toilet paper onto my show.
I couldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I've always known you as a generous host that way.
Well, we were actually playing this game back when toilet paper was at a premium, in the middle of the pandemic, back when it was, it was I probably went through $5,000 worth of toilet paper.
You spare no expense on your show.
It's only half a roll. Yeah. But,
we can't afford stuff like that here on top. Like that's kind of elaborate.
yeah, I've got a little bigger budget than you do.
Yeah.
But Rhonda, have we rabbit trailed out of your game show? I mean,
no, that's it. Well, I guess if you have the final scores, Alexander, what are the final scores?
I
John,
have a feeling I lost.
John, you did. John won. John, you will be receiving the Rhonda Comedy hand sanitizer valued at $5,500. So let's find out how we can follow Darren. If we want to follow Darren, how can we find out more about Darren? Alex, if you can, we can do that. We can go to darrenstreblo.com, Darren Streblo on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And
what's Twitter?
On YouTube. I don't know. I don't use it.
It's like calling people on the phone, but people get really mad at you.
There's a Twitter, North Carolina.
It's actually in Maine.
That is correct. That is absolutely correct. And if you guys want to follow John, you can do that. JohnBranyan.com, John Branyan Comedy on Facebook, John Branyan on Instagram, and John_Branyan on Twitter. So and how can someone find your your show, Darren?
If you go to your app store and type Darren and Comedy, Darren has one R in it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you type Darren and Comedy, you'll find my free app there.
It's a free app too, you guys.
And you can hear Rhonda Corey and John Branyan talk to me without pictures. It's really kind of fun.
I know.
It's different. It's mysterious. We never know what's going on behind us.
No, never. Like you don't know if there's a green screen or not. You don't know if there's some kind of, I don't know what that is. Some kind of a city over the hills. I don't know.
It's a total.
And when is your show on? John, when's your show on? You have a live stream show that you do?
I do.
It's called Starving Comics Quarantine Show.
Yeah, it's a Starving Comics Quarantine Show, and it's on Sunday night on Earth.
Someday I'm going to get my show on Earth.
Yeah, and so if you're an Earthling, you can get the show. It's on Sunday night. It's on YouTube. It's live, and and we do all kinds of stuff. I might even bring the ding dong back this week. Who knows? If you ask me to, I might do it.
You know what? Maybe you should. I would probably tune in for that. So that sounds like fun. Hey, Steve did want to see a football game, the Y against the Why Not high school football game. That would be really fun. That would be good.
Very good.
That's your new
Fierce
follower,
rivalry.
Karen. That's your new follower. You're welcome for that.
Thank you. I'll take him.
That's it.
I got my Spanish listener.
You have a Spanish listener. He's not Spanish, buddy.
Isn't he? I still want him.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. With the
I'm a little.
Have you asked him?
I am. Anyway, hey, we're gonna check and see who is going to be on Sunday's show. On Sunday's show, my guest co-host will be Joby Sad.
Oh, Joby Sad.
Yeah, it's been great. And we also, this is going to be really fun. Our featured guest is going to be the comedy writer Linda Parrott, which I'm super excited.
Is that Gene Parrott's daughter?
It is. Yes, it is.
I've read many of their books. I've very great stuff. Wonderful.
Good stuff. And then Ramona Brown's coming back on. She is she works with the for the Dream Center, so
cool.
She's going to be here, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool.
So that's going to be a fun show, not unlike this one, of course. Come on, you guys.
We're here to make you feel good about all your other shows.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Well,
So you can say, well, no matter how bad it is.
At least it wasn't that show.
It wasn't as bad as when Darren and John were on.
What was I thinking?
We hit an impossibly low that we will never see again.
When you get the hand sanitizer that you won, I want to hear something about it, like the experience. I think you owe me that at least.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll live stream it.
I want to hear how it goes.
He will
I'll
live
stream it.
Wonderful.
His sanitizer. Maybe he'll do like an experiment with it with like food coloring. We never know.
We could. I'll do it. I'll do a telethon with it. I'll do like an 8-hour live stream.
That's awesome.
On a single bottle of hand sanitizer.
That's a beautiful idea.
I wish
always
I
wanted
thought
to do
that.
That would be riveting, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be television for the masses?
Indeed.
Who else would watch? Well, you guys, time has gone by super fast, and I have to say it is the end of episode 47. And I appreciate you, Darren and John, for joining me tonight and playing in that riveting game that I'm
fun.
sure we will never play again. But yes, it was just so amazing. So
I enjoyed every minute, and I will miss you guys when you're gone. But thank you for letting me be here.
Thanks,
Thank you
Rhonda.
for coming on. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Until Sunday Night Show, episode 47 is out.